Let me tell you about a boy I know, and take trouble everywhere we go. And mama say he was a good boy. Hey, take by force when he comes around, turn the city upside down. And no one dares to question his action. Siren, can you hear it? The cops is coming to get you. Get you, get you, get you. Siren, it coming. There ain't no way to run to, run to.
Hi there, this is Danger Canadian Content Productions. Here we're live here in the Factory Gastropub on the Danforth, and today we have Exco Levi with us. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having me.
Oh, my pleasure completely. 5-time award winner.
Yeah. You know, it's ironic. Every interview I've done,
Yeah,
that's the first thing.
is it that first thing?
Yeah.
But it's a good thing because there's a recognition that reggae is an important part, right? I think it that for me is the key, probably more than anything else. I was at the gig at Sankofa where we first met.
Yeah.
In there, yeah. What a celebration!
I'm telling you, man.
Jesus, man. I haven't been. Okay, so I'm not going to have to do this. So on the way home, right, I'm with my partner on the way home. We meet on the subway thing going on.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do it again. I was so emotional coming away, right?
Yeah.
I get on the train, I get asked, what was the gig like? And I just burst into tears.
Yeah.
I mean, it really was that important, right?
Yeah.
To me. But what a massive celebration. I mean,
Yes.
seriously.
I'm telling you, man, it's great for the genre.
Ah.
And it's also great for the people who paved the way
Oh.
for this genre, you know what I mean?
Well, it wasn't. As you say, it wasn't just. It was a history, but it's a future story too.
Yep.
And that was what I found. That was as exciting as anything else. Really, I think probably more than anything else.
I'm telling you, man.
And it's just. I mean, just makes you. Anyway, I was a great night.
Yeah.
Plugged me into. As I said, West London boy, so we are. Red, gold, and green runs through our veins, right? Has done for a long time, right? But just that entire thing was an amazing experience, right?
Amazing.
But that's as you say, that's not the end of a story. It's like a start, it's like another part of a story from your point of view as well.
No, because even this weekend, you know what I mean, it was probably this. We were at Tribute to the Legend.
Yeah.
And this past Saturday night, we were down there, Lee's Palace, close by here too.
Yeah.
And it was, man, probably equal as good as the night that you mentioned.
Really?
I'm telling you, the vibe in the place, it was tremendous. And I mean, and that is the reason why I always find an issue with people who think that reggae music is a niche market, you know what I mean? You heard that from publishing company, you heard that from media people. When reggae music is playing on all continents in the world, if you look, and all the mega pop star of our time make reference to reggae music, you know what I mean? So it's just sad sometimes when they refer to the genre, you know what I mean?
Well, I think this is the key. I think what we've found is that people would sort of Toronto. Okay, so I can only really talk about Toronto, really, but Toronto doesn't always communicate as well as across genres as it should do, right? The Bovine last night or tonight had a hip hop night. Never heard of them coming in before, but they're there, right? So hopefully, perhaps there's a bit of a breaking down of their sort of those barriers, if for want of a better term, and realizing that. Reggae's got as an important part as anything else to play.
Yeah.
Apart from anything else, the history for it here, right, is enormous. And people who don't know that should really go look that up. But you say the tribute piece. You were in Leeds, you're in Brampton last night. Is that right?
No,
Brampton tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah. And that's absolutely phenomenal. But again, there are lots and lots. That if you like part of it is that. There seems to be a divide between each of the genres, and we're genre neutral, right? We don't care who we say.
We're musicians, you know what I mean?
Thank
so we love all genre music, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Right. But also you get there's massive crossovers, right? So you had your. What I mean by that is you had your your album release in Lula Lounge was one of them, wasn't it? Yeah, for Narrative,
Yeah, that was tremendous also.
Yeah, I was going to be in trouble because, again, so for Lee's on Saturday night, I was at Wavelength Festival, and I had a straight choice of being in one or the other, so I can't be in two places, sadly. And Lula Lounge was
amazing.
Well, it was, yeah. Well, I understand that, but we couldn't be there for other things as well. But Narrative is one of our albums of last year. Okay,
thank you.
No, thank you. Because at the end of the day, we put it on, and it was like, yeah, okay, this is it, and it was done in a heartbeat. You know, some albums you need to listen to.
Yeah.
We got halfway through yours, and went, yeah, this is it. Fine, thank you.
Yeah.
And I think there's a couple of things. First of all, we listened to when we got down to Feel Like Dancing, and there's a piece in there from Uhuru. Party Next Door, right?
Party Next Door, yeah.
And it just came in, and I was so fortunate. I saw Black Uhuru at Glastonbury in '82.
Yeah, and speaking of Black Uhuru, they're the first Grammy-winning reggae group.
Thank you.
For the genre, you know what I mean? So as we're speaking about history and speaking about the development and what reggae have done, you know what I mean? So it's very important, you know what I mean?
It is, and it's not the end of it. I think this is the thing, you know, there's this continual thing that, oh, well, it was nice. No, you know, it's still part and parcel of it. Yeah. I listen to punk bands now, and they're as vibrant, as alive as they were back in the late 70s, yeah? But it doesn't mean that that part of punk's gone. The part's gone. It's just it moves on and it develops, and that's brilliant. Well, it is, and I think if I was going to pick, and believe me, I could pick a lot of tracks, but if I had to pick one that was going to be should be an anthem for not this nation necessarily, but certainly perhaps of our neighbours further south, Redo would be my one.
Yeah.
Society Needs a Redo. It's been going through my head for ages.
The best part about this album is, everyone who have interviewed me about the album, they have a different choice of song.
Really?
Yeah. And some of those that they choose sometimes surprise me, because it's not the song that get the most requests from the album. No. You find some people, and I realize that is people who genuinely love the music always find a song that is not probably the main song on the album, you know what I mean?
Well, the funny thing is for us, I mean, obviously, one, it proves we listen to the whole album because you've got to get to the last track to hear Redo. But it's important because something like that is a message.
Give thanks.
Yeah, and it really is.
And that rhythm was made by Raging Fire. Raging Fire was a last year Grammy Award nominated group from Jamaica too. Mm-hmm. So they're the one who make the track for that song. So
brilliant.
You see, everything is just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, and it works. I mean, the whole album works. And if you weren't, anyone who's listening to this, seriously, listen to Narrative, because I had this take a lot. Oh, reggae sounds all the same, right? Okay. Oh no, not through your album, and not through most of the stuff that we listen to every day. Okay, all right, and I get that in saying that punk is always the same or rock's always the same. No, look at the textures, look at what's going on in there. There's a hell of a lot going on. Yeah. In terms of touring, I mean, obviously you'll be touring this album now for a while, I'd imagine, right? Because there's a lot way. But have you got a tour coming up? I didn't see any dates on the site.
We have a lot of shows coming up in June in Canada. We're going over to the US the first 2 weeks of July, and then we're going to Europe the ending of July into August, touring the album, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we have a lot of shows coming up.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a lot of hard work, isn't it? Getting out and getting on the road and doing those shows.
No, it's twice as hard, when you sing reggae music.
Yeah.
Because you see, reggae music is the type of music that speaks the truth. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And this genre is, we don't hear reggae music, we feel reggae music.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? So,
no, exactly what you mean.
So this genre always plays, like for instance, I've won 5 Juno Awards here in Canada. I've traveled all over the world, and I don't have a booking agent.
No.
All of my shows that I've received is directly someone contact Exco Levi via Facebook, or contact my team. That's how I booked. I've not yet to sign to a booking agent across Canada.
Right. Okay. So
never.
Right. Okay. So there's a shout out straight through this then.
Yeah.
There's a booking agent out there.
I'm telling you. So we and if you calculate how much shows we do per year, singing reggae music, it's a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's just the divine power of the Almighty. You know what I mean? And people out there are yearning for the truth. So once they hear reggae music and hear that heartbeat music and hear a song that telling them, you know what I mean, the truth and telling them, so listen, we can unite, they're gonna book you once they're promoted.
That's good.
So,
no, I get that.
So we're just riding the wave of time, you know what I mean?
Well, that's excellent. Whereabouts in does Europe include the UK as well? Are you into the UK at all?
No, I only been to the UK once, 3 years ago. I did like 4 shows in the UK. But I travel all over Europe. I travel like Norway, Finland, Berlin, Switzerland, too much place across Germany. From 2012, I've been touring across Germany, you know what I mean? I tour Africa, Zimbabwe, Malawi, South Africa, you know what I mean? I've been to Dubai, Seychelles Islands, you know what I mean? Too much place to mention, so I give thanks.
No, well, and it is, because, we're blessed, some of us through jobs and, whether that job be music or anything else to see the world. Yeah. And it is, we are blessed from that point of view. I get that completely. So you're lots of dates coming up then in Canada through June, and then beyond that.
Vancouver too, I believe. Yeah. In Vancouver too.
Okay, so as we go through this, all your details are going to end up in the credits as well. So as people are looking to want to come and see you, guys, then search through the credits and we'll do that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Excellent, thank you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through the speed round of doom, and I was trepidation at the end of the day. So you may already have heard some of these that sat at the back, and we'll have to do the proper drum roll to really get it moving.
And I hope my questions are different, because I was the same question.
Okay, right. Okay, so let's. Well, one of the. Okay, so I'm going to change them. I'm going to change them slightly then.
Yeah, for me.
All right. Yeah, we'll change them slightly. Okay. Oh God. Tarantulas or hamsters?
Tarantulas or hamsters?
Yeah.
You're asking which one I like.
Which would you, if you had to pick one, which one would you pick? You don't have to eat it. I might eat one of them, but there you go, on a stick.
I think I like hamster. They're meek, you know what I mean? I'm more small and, you know what I mean? I would say hamster.
No, okay, fine. Okay. Right, so if you had a choice between a duck-sized horse or a duck-sized horse, so a duck the size of a horse, or 100 duck-sized horses, 100 little horses, or one big duck. I don't know, you're on a farm and you can pick one of them.
So a duck big as an horse?
Yes.
Right? Yeah. What's the next?
And the tiny little horses the size of ducks. You get about 100 of those.
100?
100, yeah.
Well, I would choose the horse because I could make a carriage. And with the combination of all those horses, they could pull me along.
I was going to say, they could definitely do that. Definitely do that. Right, okay. Just thinking. I'm going to have to ask one of these that we asked before. Okay, sorry, but so we're on the on a program to Mars, which is one way, and you've got to pick someone you got to pick an artist who's got to go on there. So it's going to be Van Morrison, Johnny Rotten, Kanye West, Bob Dylan, or Sting.
To go to Mars.
To go to Mars on their own, and you never see them again, or anything they ever write.
So that means I don't want to see them again.
No, you're never going to see them again. Yeah. You can pick someone else if you want. If you've got someone you'd rather pick, put them in, believe me.
That question is cruel, though.
It is cruel, yeah. Okay, so...
That's what is cruel.
It is.
And they're all musicians.
They're all musicians.
We don't want to go away.
Okay, right. I think we can think of a lot of other people who would rather go on there. Okay.
Yes.
Great answer.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's good. That's good. Oh, God, right. Right, so I'm a bit of a fan of both of these. So, rice and peas, or roasted sweet corn.
Roasted sweet?
Sweet corn.
Sweet corn.
Yeah, corn on the cob.
Well,
because I'm a fan of both.
Me too. But I don't eat a lot of rice anymore.
Right.
Because I don't want to get too big, so I can run on stage or dance on stage.
Yep.
So I would go with the corn.
You're going for the call.
Yeah.
Right, okay, I've got a story about that, okay?
Yeah.
Because I might run out of questions, so I've got a story.
Yeah.
So there was a guy who went to Glastonbury, who worked over in Nottingham, basically Ladbroke Grove, and he only made roasted sweet corn at Glastonbury.
Yeah.
And he made enough money out of roasted sweet corn to he'd buy his own restaurant in Ladbroke Grove. Yeah. So roasted sweet corn is the way to go.
Man, Danforth, Jeremy, he's the one who produced my first album. A very known producer in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Whenever he come to Canada to visit me in the summertime, as he reaches and listen, I need my car. I can find it. He love roasted corn, man. I'm telling you.
Is that, I'll tell you, that's probably the better way of looking at it, is it? But how it just shows to show how much money there was at Glastonbury. You could actually fund your own restaurant, right? And he went there. He used to shout out "Best in the West," and he was the best in the West. Just that thing, best in the West, all ahead. So running through my head.
Best in the West.
Yeah, best in the West, and he got his restaurant, and there you go. Well, look, that's going to bring us to the end. Exco, thank you so much. First of all, many thanks to George and Factory Girl for accommodating us here. All of Exco's details will be in the credits as they go through, as will ours. Please subscribe to the link, and thank you very much indeed.
It's getting impossible to be. They claim we are equal, still believing in poverty. We ask a question, they made it hard for me to believe that we will ever see the change, or we will ever be the change. Society needs a redo, a redo, a redo. Society needs a redo, a redo, a redo. Face the struggle every day in tyranny. Still feel the shackles even though they say we're free.